Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. It is currently 6:42. I've been up for a little over an hour. We do get up, it's a work day. We do get up pretty early. I only work one day a week out of the home, and that's on Friday. And on Fridays I get up at 4:30. But on my non-work days, I get up about 5:30, 5:20 to 5:30 and drink my coffee. I've read my Bible. I have a Bible study I'm working on, and that's kind of how I start my day. And then I will start exercise. So I normally do a run, and I don't know, whenever it gets light outside. It's raining quite a bit, so it's going to be an indoor run today. I have my knee brace on. I have a treadmill. I actually have like a little home gym setup. I have weights. I have a treadmill, a bike, a weight bench. And today's just going to be a treadmill run day because it is nasty outside. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and trying to run outside and where it's like really hilly and wet, I have fallen before and it was not fun. I do have my right knee doesn't like the hills, especially going downhill. And after falling that one time and I fell on my hip, it was like a whole thing. It's not worth it. So if it's crappy and there's no visibility, I will just run inside on my treadmill. All that to say, come spend the day with me. We're going to make some Christmas cookies today. I just realized I have no Christmas cookies in my house right now, and we're a very small family, but we should have some cookies. Even though I don't really eat a lot of cookies, I'm kind of like if it's not dark chocolate, I don't eat it. But today I'm going to make some sugar cookies. They're going to be Christmassy. I'm going to make, my husband, he likes this cranberry Christmas salad. There's no salad involved. It's just sugar, but it's something his grandmother made at Christmas time. So I'm going to make another one of those today. I need to take my cat to the vet. She hasn't been feeling well. And I'm going to do just a very small grocery haul from QFC for like a few items that I need. So let's see. I also have a bar class at noon. We have some things to do today. We've got some laundry, some fitness. We're going to do some Christmas cookie baking, and I look forward to bringing you along with me with my day. So I am in front of the fireplace. This is where I sit here with my coffee and read my Bible. And I have Vlado just snugging me. And they both have breakfast very early in the morning, and then they just come in, and Vlad just likes to snuggle. So let me show you where Yuri is. That's Yuri. Okay, I finished my run. I did 5 miles. I did a 1 mile cool down. It took me 57 minutes. I'm going to do some stretching, drink my water, make a cup of tea. I do like to call my sister in the morning before she gets stuck in back-to-back meetings, so hopefully talk to her. And then I just pulled this out of the fridge, as you know, for cookies and frosting. Your butter, margarine needs to be at room temperature. We'll make some cookies and get the cookie dough in the fridge before we do a bunch of other stuff, so come along. Okay, I am ready for the day. I am going to eat some breakfast before we jump into making cookie dough. I'm going to make the cookie dough and then stick it in the fridge to chill before I go to my bar class. One thing I always do on Monday is my little account tracker book. I had mentioned earlier, I am trying to budget, but before I can actually budget, I need to figure out what I'm spending. So the month of December, I am tracking everything. How much I spend on groceries, household items, pet items, which is always kind of expensive, and just kind of, you know, keeping an eye on what I'm doing. And so every Monday, I'm breaking it down into weeks. So this Monday, I'll do all the receipts from last week, and a week I do is Sunday through Saturday. And so we went to Costco yesterday, and that's going to count as week 3. It's going to be like this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and input that while I have some breakfast, and then we will get started on our cookie dough. We are gonna make sugar cookies because I love the smell of sugar cookies out of the oven. Well, for three reasons I'm making sugar cookies. One, it smells amazing out of the oven. Two, my son loves sugar cookies, and so if I send him a picture, I think he'll come over. And three, I think that it's something I can make that will be cute. I made some fudge for some neighbors and gave out fudge and Christmas cards. I realized I didn't make enough. I did have like some fudge left over, but it's like the ugly pieces. And I was like, no, my husband and I will eat the ugly pieces. I didn't want to give those to our neighbors. So I'm gonna make a few more cookies to give out to neighbors with Christmas cards. So let me go ahead, get some breakfast, sit down, do my finance log, my account tracker, and then we will start some cookie dough. Oh, and I'm also wearing a super cute Christmas hoodie. Let's see if I can show you. Sweater, not hoodie. I got this from my sister. These are Cavaliers. Santa Claus and Cavaliers. It's pretty cute. All right, so it is time. I ate my breakfast, finished the financial stuff. We need to get our cookie dough put together. So let's see, I have this cookbook. I've had it for, next year will be 20 years. So since 2006, and it's like the cute ones that has, you know, all the little note cards in it. And I know that I have a recipe for sugar cookies, but I come from a family, there was 6 kids. So 6 kids, mom, dad, 8 people. We always did like really large batches of everything. So I'm gonna pull out everything we need, and then I'm actually gonna split this recipe in half because I do not need an extra large. I just want a small batch of sugar cookies. Let's get our ingredients out. Gotta get this on. Really mixing up the dough because this dough does have to chill. I know there are some no chill recipes, but I feel like the no chill recipes don't have powdered sugar. And I think powdered sugar is one of the best smelling sugars out there. So we're gonna do the chill version. And anyways, this is one of my 100 aprons. My sister actually made this for me probably about 10 years ago. I also do not own a mixer. That's by choice. I know I could easily get one. There are some nice ones. I actually don't cook that often or bake that often. I do cook. I don't bake that often, so I really don't think it's necessary. Plus, I always thought you can do anything with a wooden spoon and a bowl. You don't actually need a mixer. That's just more appliances that will, you know, add clutter to your kitchen. You don't need one. Plus, then you work on some arm strength. Nothing wrong with that. This has been out on the counter for a little while. It's mostly room temperature. I'm just gonna stick it in the microwave for, 7 seconds or something, just to make sure it's easy to stir up. The best thing for sugar cookies, almond extract. If you don't have some, I've had this same bottle probably for like 4 years. It's worth the cost. We are all done. Here is our cookie dough. I'm gonna cover it, stick it in the fridge for a few hours. I do have a fitness class, a bar class at noon I'm gonna go to. I need to come back and grab Peanut. We're gonna go and take her to the vet and then go to QFC, grab a few items. So when we get back from that QFC, then we will roll out the cookies. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna go ahead and make the frosting right now, because if I can get it and have it sit in the fridge, it will set better on the cookies later on. So let's go ahead. I have 45 minutes till I have to leave, so let's go ahead and make some frosting. All right, just like that, I have my cookie dough chilling in the fridge. I have my frosting. I'm gonna put this in the fridge as well. I'm gonna clean up my giant mess and then hopefully get some laundry started, and so we can get out of here on time. So I'm going to head out to bar, come back, climb up, grab that. I actually have a snacky lunch today, fruits, nuts, grains, because I'm not gonna have time to eat lunch between the end of bar, grabbing Peanut, my cat, and taking her to the vet. So, plus it's really windy outside, and I'm really hoping we don't lose power. We do have a generator. I don't know how to work it, but we have one. So hopefully I don't have to learn today. All right, so we just got back from the vet. I did get a small grocery haul. I did a QFC pickup. There were a few things I couldn't find at Costco yesterday, and since next week is Christmas, I normally do Christmas breakfast, which involves cinnamon rolls, so I need to make sure I had enough butter and vanilla, milk, and then also I make a green bean casserole. Basically any family holiday, that's one thing I'm really good at. So here, I'm gonna turn you around and show you what we got. All right, here we go. Very small haul. I have vanilla over there, and that's gonna go for my baking. This morning, I really wanted cookies, so not only am I making sugar cookies, I also bought 2 Milanos. I have the fried crispy onions. That's gonna be for the green bean casserole, along with the sour cream. I do sour cream instead of cream and mushroom soup. Personally, I think it's better. I got cranberries, crushed pineapple, and Cool Whip. That's gonna be for my husband's cranberry Christmas salad. More margarine for baking. This is great for making cinnamon rolls. Milk, because obviously we're making a lot of cookies. And then over here I have 2 coconut pineapple bubbly. Those are by far my husband and I's favorite sparkling waters. They're so good. And that flavor, that specific flavor, is normally sold out, so I was happy I was able to get it. I needed some more Swiffer Wet Jet. We have, between the 2 dogs, a cat, myself, and we have like a big backyard. Like, our floors get hammered. We're inside, outside, we're very active, so I needed more of that so I could do some mopping, and then some vitamins to add to our vitamin collection. So here we go. Very small haul. I believe it was, I want to say it was $80.03, which is insane for all of that. But I will say the Swiffer alone is like almost $10, which is ridiculous. But sometimes I choose convenience over price, and that QFC was definitely convenient. So let me go ahead and get this put away, and we'll start making some cookies. I have my sprinkles, but that's of course not till the end. I have a tree. Just there, can you see it? It's kind of hard to see. A little Christmas tree, and then a little star. First things first, I have the oven preheated. I have the pan out. I'm gonna line it with parchment paper, because let me tell you, the amount of times I have burnt cookies is a lot. It's a lot. All right, turns out that was actually a lot harder to get out of the box. It was a brand new box, and sometimes I tell you what, they have that like sticky side. It's a little bit harder to open than I usually want. Let's go ahead and get started with some rolling. Some dough. It's probably gonna make like a pan and a half of cookies, but that's kind of what I wanted. So let's finish rolling these out and get them in the oven. Okay, so as soon as the oven's done, I'm gonna stick this other batch in. I have to show you guys something, which I think it's cute. It's kind of funny. At first I thought it was annoying, but as traditions go, at first it was annoying, now I actually kind of look forward to it. Every year in my stocking, my husband puts spatulas. And I don't know if this was last year or a few years ago, but it's like a cookie spatula. Like, you see how small that is? And it's the perfect size for cookies. I mean, back then I used to eat a lot more cookies, but I'm really excited. I think it's super cute. But I did tell him this year I need like the scraping spatulas, because that's what I use more than, you know, like sandwich or cookie spatulas. But fun fact, I get one in my stocking every year. I'll probably get one this year. Brian just likes to pick out something random, stick it in there. So yeah. So the timer just went off. I took off my Christmas sweatshirt because I always get like flour everywhere when I'm rolling out cookies, and now I'm kind of cold. All right, tray one. Oh yeah, that's perfect. See how fluffy they are? There will be no crunch in these cookies. Oh, they smell so good. As a kid, my friends and I, we would decorate cookies. It's a after Thanksgiving tradition at my mom's house. And the rule was, if a cookie broke, you could eat it. Well, let me tell you how many cookies we broke on purpose so we could sample. It was a lot. All right, I'll get the other ones in the oven. Okay, apron on. So now that this is out of the oven, I'm gonna go ahead, and this is actually, they're really cool, like collapsible cookie trays. I'm just gonna do this and stick it in the freezer, and all it does is firm it up to make it easier to frost. And pro tip, this is from Jessie. Thanks, Jessie. I put the other cookies in the freezer, 5 minutes. These ones are a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna give them longer on here. Oh, it broke. Uh-oh, it broke a lot. Well, remember the story, if you break a cookie, you get to eat it. So, I'm gonna give these another minute, then stick them in the freezer, and yeah. We're making good time today. Okay, so it's a little while later. These cookies have been sitting for a relatively long enough time. I think the frosting will set okay. See how our frosting. I did sample an entire cookie. It did break, so per the rules, if a cookie breaks, you get to eat it. It was delicious. It was fresh out of the oven. Best way to have a cookie. I am not meticulous when it comes about frosting. I just put it on there. Throw some sprinkles on and call it a day. They may not be the prettiest things, but they'll be tasty. And I know my son will love them. I know I'll love them. My husband might have one cookie per season. He's just not a Christmas cookie person. No, he likes the Oreos and the chocolate chips. But outside of that, it's just not that interested. I'm really glad you guys came with me. Kind of spent the day together. I still have some laundry to do. I need to make dinner. Yeah. It is 3:27 and I feel like I've barely done anything today, which isn't true. We got up, we went on a run. We did our financial booklet. We went to bar class. We took sister to the vet, and we managed to make cookies. So I may have not have done my dinner. I may not have done all my meal prep that I'd planned on, or laundry. But you gotta give grace for your schedule. Not only that, every time I plan everything I'm gonna do for the day, you know what I don't think about? Drive time. Because that's a lot. That's a lot. Drive time is a lot. And I'm just a regular person doing regular things and inviting you along. So if some things work out and some things don't, we'll just chalk that up to that's the way life goes. Look how cute these are. There you go. I think I got them from Big Lots last year. No. Grocery outlet? Maybe grocery outlet. Nope, it says on there. I got them from Ross. Here we go. I think they're adorable. And it's all from scratch. Trees, vanilla frosting, sugar cookie trees, vanilla frosting, and sprinkles. What more could you want? What more could you need? I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of this. I'm gonna send it to my son, see if I can convince him to come over and eat some cookies with us tonight, maybe watch Monday Night Football. And yeah, thanks for coming along with me, spending the day with me. I did talk to, so my normal, the person who owns the studio, the bar studio, yoga studio that I go to, she is out of town and there was a sub teacher, but I did ask if maybe sometime I could film the class, because I would love to take you guys, do like a full workout day with me and go to this bar class, because it kicks my booty every time. And I think it's really inspirational, because when I first started doing bar, I was like, it's like, you know, it's ballet, and I thought it would be really easy. It's not. It's actually really hard. So I'm hoping to talk to the owner and get the approval. I mean, I wouldn't like camera anyone but just me and maybe the instructor's voice. I don't know. But I'm going to see if I can get that approval and bring you guys along sometime. So thanks for spending the day with me. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.